kids to love music. We want that to be a lifelong pursuit, and one of the ways of doing that is that they get a chance to explore music when they're in our schools. But more importantly, there's also lots of studies that show that it really supports brain development. There's a lot of math concepts that are related to that. But there's also the soft skills like perseverance, being part of a team, making a commitment. All of those are parts of music education that is a means. We use music education as a means for kids to be able to acquire some of those really important skills and values. We have 80 instruments that otherwise wouldn't be in the hands of kids. We were expecting maybe 50 instruments, and they slowly trickled in, but then, I don't know, there was some momentum and people brought them in, and it shows their commitment to make sure kids get a good quality education.
I have to say we were a little bit skeptical, especially knowing that they were going to be doing it for the summer, but it looks like they got a great response and really happy about it.
First of all, we need to thank all of the donors. We have over $30,000 worth of instruments that have come in. We have 80 instruments worth $30,000 that have come in from our community. But we've worked with our media partners, with Big 105 and The Drive. Emergency services have been fantastic. They were able to take these instruments in at fire stations across the city. The Optimists are always friends of ours, helping with repairs, and the Symphony are partners in terms of supporting music education across the district. So it's been a really, really good partnership that way. We did this a number of years ago, and we ran the campaign, and we were fortunate with the instruments that we got. But then we also have some brand new band programs that are operating here. So what we wanted to do is provide an opportunity to get instruments in the hands of schools. They didn't have the dollars for this. We said, well, let's take a look again at those used instruments that can make a big difference for kids. And we ran the program again, just raised the awareness of it. It was done over the summer, and the response was tremendous.
Certainly, we've been trying for years to get band programs going in our North End middle schools. When they reconfigured the grades from K to, I believe it was K to 5 up to K to 8, we lobbied quite strongly for the existence of music programs, particularly band programs at those schools. And so events like this will just help to support the growth and development of those schools that haven't been able to offer these kinds of programs before.
A lot of people had real attachments to this instrument, so the fact that they donated, I think, is quite telling. We had a mother whose daughter passed away 5 years ago, and she'd held onto that instrument. When she heard about this, she said, that's something I think my daughter would be interested in doing. We had an instrument from 1905 that really is no longer being used, but it was a really cool instrument. We had a person who was involved in an accident where he had a brain injury, and he had instruments that he had a passion for but can no longer play those, and he said, well, it's time to pass those on and let the music play it.
Having taught middle school before, I know that when those kids first open up the cases, they're quite excited and really looking forward to getting their hands on them and making some noise. I'm not sure about their parents, but that's our job to make it sound good. So.